a glass of water. I am trying to drink more water throughout the day because I feel like I don't drink enough water. And so what I've started doing is to have a glass of water first thing in the morning. And it's not that I don't like water. I feel like I just get so busy in the day. Okay, so I keep hearing things and I don't know what it is. It's so creepy. So I just finished that water and now I'm going to do my morning stretch. So let's knock that out. And if you're new here or you didn't see my other video, you might not know that I am a physical therapist assistant as my full-time job. But I have my own business. So I started my own travel company. So that's like my main focus and eventually what I would like to be my main gig anyway. So on Mondays, I don't work and today is Monday. So what my day looks like, I'm going to kind of take you through all of that and just do like a day in the life with you. So next, I finished my cup of water and now I'm going to do my morning stretch and my workout regime. I usually say routine, but the girl that I follow, Chrissy Sella, I followed her for like years now. She, and I don't know if it's like a UK thing or what, but they say regime and I just like the way that sounds. So my fitness regime is her app, Chrissy Sella's app. And I've been using it for years and I absolutely love it. Because even though I'm a physical therapist, I don't like having to put my own workouts together. I do better and I stay more consistent with the gym if I already know what I'm going to work out that day. If it's already pre-planned and I don't have to do too much thinking in order to get there. So I like the app. And then plus, you know, I don't specialize in like, yeah, I know how to grow muscles and all that kind of stuff, but it's not what I really specialize in. You know, I feel like physical therapy is more like the healing aspect, not the muscle growth aspect. That's like, well, it is, but I mean like on the sense of, you know, really getting those gains and, you know, what you should be eating and all those type of things. I feel like, you know, personal training and therapy or physical therapy are similar, but very different. Okay, change of plans. I'm not going to do the bacon and avocado toast. I forgot we do have like all the pre-frozen ingredients for a smoothie. So, and we have this little thing where we call them vibranium bowls. We used to go to, I really need to organize in here. It's a hot mess. We used to go to Vitality Bowl. If you have that where you're at, and it's acai bowls. And even that, I used to get it like very simple, nothing too crazy. And then we are big fans of the movie Wakanda. And, you know, they have vibranium in the movie. That's like the superpower thingy that they, you know, take the herb. So we call our smoothies vibranium bowls. So I'm going to make a vibranium bowl. And he's actually going to make his own because he puts like a lot of nuts in it, a lot of those healthy things. And I don't even know how he makes it. So he's going to make his own. And I'm going to make my very basic one.
I know I messed it up, but in my soul, I feel a love for you that's out of control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you.
Okay, so I am getting ready to do my makeup because for whatever reason, whenever I like put myself together, I feel like I have better days. And lately my life is so uneventful. I don't do anything except for go to work and then work in my office to work on my business. And before that, I used to go to like the coffee shop and that was like a whole thing. So even though I was working all the time, I still feel like I was getting out of the house. But now that we've moved into our home, I have a home office. And so I'm literally like either at home or at work. And I don't really like put on makeup, do my hair, anything like that. Just because I haven't even had the time for like hanging out with my friends, going on dates, things like that. And I know going on dates is important, but we do try to spend time together at home because we made a plan to like go super hard the next 6 months on our businesses. My husband works full time, but he is also a real estate agent. And so that is his dream to be able to be a full-time real estate agent. So he's usually always working too. So we said we're gonna give ourselves 6 months to just like not really feel guilty that we can't like go out as much as we used to and things like that. Because one, we're trying to save money because we just bought a home, obviously, and that can be expensive. So we are trying to build back up our savings. So it also helps because we're saving money. Now, but we still have like our yearly trips that we always take. Obviously, I'm in the travel industry, so we do travel every year. So we are still doing like the big trips and things like that. And we've even traveled already. Like we've been to Florida a couple times already this year. And just like little travels like in Texas. But we're still doing our Caribbean vacations and things like that, which we normally do in December. And my friend is also getting married in October in Puerto Rico, so that'll be fun. And her wedding is actually on my husband's birthday, so we'll be able to celebrate his birthday as well in Puerto Rico. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna do my makeup because I feel like it helps me just like feel like I'm more productive, and it makes me, honestly, it makes me feel like, I don't know, it just makes me feel better, you know, look good, feel good, that type of vibe. And what was I gonna tell y'all? I don't remember, but I'm not gonna do like a whole lot. I'm just gonna do like a little bit just to make myself look alive. And I did put on my sweatshirt because I am freezing in the house right now, but this is no longer, well, actually, let me show you the back. So the back is no longer my business name, and I will talk to you about that a little later in the video.
State of mind, eyes blind, and it is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling.
Okay, so I did my makeup and now I'm about to do my devotional, and then we're gonna get started with the day. Okay, so I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually changed my business name. So it is no longer Blue Reef White Sand, which is on the back of my sweatshirt. Yeah, so last week I did change my name, and I struggled with it, like going back and forth. So I struggled with it for sure, deciding if I was going to actually change it. Now, my business is nowhere near where I want it to be. So it's not like, you know, I had so many people to where, you know, I was worried about rebranding it. But I had already had my website together. I already had like this sweatshirt. Luckily, I only did one made. And, you know, everything that I use in my business was under my previous name. So I was going to have to redo all of that. But let's go to my office because I need to get my day started. So let me turn out these lights. So I changed my business name. Wait, you probably can't even see me. Hold on. Let me get in my office. My husband's working in his office today too, so I didn't want to talk too loudly while I was out there in the living room. Okay, so now that I'm in my office, I did change my business name, and I'm going to tell you why I did it. Mainly, it's because of marketing. So how I want to market my business and just do everything moving forward is I want to really be able to form like a community with everybody who books with me through travel. And I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but I actually do have a mentor of my own. And she really focuses heavily on groups, right? And that's what I'm not transitioning, but that's pretty much what I've transitioned my business to be focused around is prepackaged group travel. And I'm glad I did it. One, because like I've told y'all before, and maybe some of my other videos, if you're, you know, not new here, I've had other businesses, right? And I've always had that idea of I want to run a business. I want to be able to work for myself. And, you know, just have like how she does travel. It's very similar to owning like, you know, any other business, like whether that's a clothing business or product business, whatever that is. And there's nothing wrong with doing the individual trips. And so doing individual quotes and things like that for clients. But what I found is that it's hard. It's not hard to do. It's hard for me to enjoy that because, people are so indecisive and, you do all of this work in the quote and then they're like, well, I don't like any of these options. Could you make some more options, and that's part of the game, right? It's part of it. And you do have to redirect, talk them down. There's a lot of things that you can do, strategies that you can do as far as, explaining, okay, well, this is why I chose this resort, blah, blah, blah. And so that they don't have those questions. But I found that I truly enjoy putting together the group trips and then selling those as packages. That's what I want to focus on in my business. And that's just, where I'm at with it. So that being said, my previous business name, I didn't feel like I could really build a community around that name as far as like marketing and, really trying to form something. So I did change my business name. So that's that. So today's goal, because, I'm off on Mondays, is to really focus heavily on emails. And I feel like, even in my past businesses, I feel like they could have been way more successful if I would have leveraged emails. I never really figured it out. It was really hard for me to figure out emails and drip campaigns and, how to set all that up through MailChimp and all this stuff. It took, and I don't know why, but it's like last year, somewhere in the middle of last year is when emails really clicked for me. Like, I was like, oh, it's really not that complicated. But, when you've learned everything from the ground up, even in my previous businesses, and, you didn't take a course to kind of walk you through everything, and you're just kind of researching it and figuring it out, there's missing pieces. So I feel like I can never really understand the concept of setting up email campaigns and how that truly works. And so I'm going to say that, one, I did understand it a little bit before I got my mentor, but now that I have a mentor, it's helped me tremendously as far as being able to process how to set up campaigns. I still had to do the work just because I don't use the same system that she uses. And so the system that I use is actually Wix because that's what my website is on. And I found it to be easier to utilize Wix as much as possible so that I'm not having to use different computer systems to do things in my business because it just makes it that more complicated. I like that even though I don't have the high advanced software that she has, Wix allows me to still send like abandoned cart emails, or, somebody could show interest in a group trip that I have by, let's say, submitting to that particular pop-up box on that webpage. And then I could send them a drip campaign from there. So it's not like super, super advanced, but it does allow me to retarget, at least on a beginner's level, in my opinion. So I'm going to stick with it for now until I really start making money, and then we'll start to invest in the business. So that being said, my main thing today is to focus heavily on emails. I want to set up my nurture sequence. So that's just basically that pop-up box that you typically see on websites. And then the customer will start to receive emails after they've enrolled in that. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on what am I going to offer them in order to get them to sign up. I need to add the link to social media to sign up. And then I need to set up the drip campaign. So that's my goal for today. I have a few hours to knock it out. It's 10 o'clock and I'm really just now getting started. Hence why I should have went to bed earlier so I could have got up before 7, but that's okay. We're taking wins where we can get them because at noon I need to cook. Hey y'all, so I'm back now. It is 11:56, so it's almost noon, and that's when I wanted to stop and cook lunch. Now, I didn't get a lot done. I'm going to be honest with you, or maybe I did and I'm just being hard on myself. I did create the pop-up box, and then I am working on setting up the nurture sequence emails. So those are the emails that people will receive after they sign up to my email list. So I did one email so far. And I'm trying to make this like a 30-day email sequence. So I have 29 more to go. But luckily it lets me save it where I can keep adding to it as I go throughout the day. So I don't know if I'm going to get all 29 done today, but I'm definitely going to try. But it's going to be hard because I'm off on Mondays and I didn't do a lot of the normal life care things that you have to do. Yesterday, because it was Easter and everything was closed, so I have to go to Sam's today after the gym. I need to wash my car because it's filthy, and clean out the inside, so I need to do that today after the gym. So that's going to take a lot of time away from me today, and I know it's I'm going to come back and work in my office, I guess, later, maybe around 5 or so, because usually when I get back from Sam, especially because I'm on this low carb diet now, I have to like prep everything, so cut up all the vegetables and things like that. So I'm gonna have to do that right when I get back. I think there's one load of laundry I need to do that I just put on the couch, and then I have one in the wash, and then the laundry at least will be done. But I'll probably do that later on tonight, maybe when I'm just watching TV. So right now I'm going to go and cook our lunch, and let me show you the pop-up box. So this is the pop-up box that I created. So when they go to my website, this is the box that will pop up, and then they will, you know, enter their email, name, and birthday. Now let me grab my phone. I took out some chicken to cook today, and my husband cooked sweet potatoes last night, and I didn't really eat any, but he did. Sorry about that. But he ate some, so yeah, he made sweet potatoes last night. So I am planning to cook this chicken here, that chicken that I took out, and then I'm gonna do the sweet potatoes, and then I'm gonna do broccoli for myself. He doesn't really like broccoli, so I'm gonna ask him if he wants broccoli. He's probably gonna want, I don't even know if we have asparagus in here. We might have greens. I think we have green beans, so he'll probably do green beans. I'm not a big fan of green beans, but I'm trying to eat it more since I'm on this low carb diet, and there's my normal things that I eat I can't really eat, so I'm trying to eat more things. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started cooking this lunch. Okay, so on second thought, I will not be cooking lunch because I was checking in the fridge and we actually have leftovers. So I'm gonna put some stuff together for leftovers, and then I'm just gonna make me some broccoli because there's greens, but there's not enough for the both of us. So he made chicken the other night, and he made salmon. He made chicken 2 nights ago, and I think salmon last night. We had salmon. And I know it sounds like he cooks a lot, and he has been cooking a lot. He does cook, but I cook too. But ever since I've been on this new like low carb diet, really healthy, clean eating, we started this last Thursday. And like I said before, he is the healthy eater. So I had never eaten sweet potatoes until last week. So a lot of this stuff I don't know how to cook. Like obviously I know how to make chicken and fish, but the fish he made was salmon, and I had never had salmon before Thursday, you know, or over the last couple days. So this rice, I don't even know what this rice is. It's grains and stuff that I don't even know what they're called. So he had cooked all this. And I've just been kind of like watching him over the last couple of days, because he's like, you need to start watching me because I'm not going to be cooking every day. So we usually try to, like, if one's had a long day, then the other one will cook. Like we try to help each other out and balance each other out the best we can. So yeah, that's that. And I'm going to put something together real quick with the food that we already have. And I'm going to save the chicken that I was planning to cook today. I'm going to save that for tonight, because I think my plan is to try and recreate a kava bowl. Let me know if you've been to kava or if you're a Chipotle fan. I tried Chipotle 2 other times in my life, and I guess I'm allergic to something in the ingredients, because every time it would break my mouth out, like on the inside of my mouth, it would like shred it. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I just stopped even eating it after the second time that happened. But kava has not done that to me. So I'm going to try to make it at home, because if you don't know, kava is like $15. It's high. So I'm going to try to make it at home. But let me stop rambling and go ahead and cook. But this is going to save me so much time. I just finished lunch, and now I'm getting ready to hit the gym. It is 1 o'clock, so I'm kind of right on time with you know, my day. Hopefully the car cleaning doesn't take too long because I want to get to the gym by 2 p.m. because my gym gets super packed. It's like where all the gym people go. It's like that LA Fitness is the location because it is always packed. So I'm gonna try to get there by 2 p.m. so that it's not too crazy and I can get my workout in without having to like wait on equipment and all of that. So I'm gonna go head out and get ready for the gym, get my shoes and my gym bag and my pre-workout and all that stuff. So I'm gonna head out. All right, so I got my gym bag. Now, get the headphones. I don't know how many, well, not that many times, but there are occasions when I forget my headphones and I won't work out. I can't work out without my headphones. So I got that. Okay, so gym bag, pre-workout, my water, and then it is time to roll out.
Sunrise 4 a.m. You see, get in the car, we can run away. I hardly even knew you, but I knew that I can't lose you. For 1 or 2, maybe 3 years, I've been feeling nothing.
I'm not gonna film while I drive or whatever, just because I didn't mount my camera. I didn't bring the thing for the window, and the footage is always shaky anytime I do car footage anyway, so I was like, no point in even doing it. I'm gonna head and get my car washed first, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna do my best to get there as close to 2 as I can, so that the gym's not too crazy packed. And after that, I thought I was gonna hit the grocery store immediately after, but my husband actually has a work appointment. I think he said around 3, and I know he wants to go to the store with me, so I'm probably just gonna go to the store later on this evening. So I'll probably just go back home and work on the emails. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, so I'm back at home because I thought I was gonna get my car washed and cleaned out and everything, but when I got there originally, I was gonna do it before I worked out, but the line was so long and I wanted a deep clean, and he said it was gonna take like 2 hours. So I was okay, well, let me go work out first and then I'll come back, and then that way me and my husband, he could just pick me up from the car place and then we can go and get the groceries and stuff while they were cleaning my car. But when I got back, it wasn't working. They said that the chain, I guess, whatever, I'm assuming what takes you through the car wash, broke because it was really packed whenever I went there the first time. So I'm guessing it was just overused, and they were working on fixing it, but I'm just gonna go another day. So now that I'm at home, my husband's gonna drive us to get groceries, and then I'm planning to make kava tonight. Maybe I'll show you guys how that goes tonight, if it even goes well. If not, then this will be the end of this vlog. So see ya. Hey y'all, so this is what it's like to have a husband. He dropped my vinaigrette dressing. He dropped my dressing because I told you I was gonna make the kava bowl tonight. It fell out of the bag. And I'm making the dressing from scratch, so I need what is it, red wine vinegar, and it fell out of the bag. So I'm gonna go back to the store and pick up some more before I can cook dinner. Okay, hey y'all, so I just finished cooking the bowl. Babe, how was it? It was good. I'm about to eat my dinner. I'll show you what it looks like really quick because I'm starving. So this is it. I actually made the dressing myself from scratch. That's rice, cucumbers, chicken, some eggs, but tastes pretty good overall. So